My people, Trump won the American election. I know what? Like what? Please, I need some water. Congratulations to Trump supporters. I know that a lot of Nigerians were rooting for this man, especially Nigerians in Nigeria.
I don't like him, I love him.
You love Donald Trump?
If I should be in America, I will vote him.
I like the way he talks. I see that he has good plans for Americans.
In fact, some of you voted for him in the spirit.
Although he has friends and family in the US, he has never been there himself. Donald Trump is his hero. AFAM has already spent more than 200 euros on things like this.
As for me, I'm going to vote in spirit.
And of course, there's a new song for Trump from a Nigerian musician.
I am on my way to America to meet Mr. President.
Wow, this is a wow something. In fact, there are some Nigerian pastors who believe that if not for their prayer, where would Trump be?
The prophecy that comes here for Donald Trump is always accurate. God told me there's a political assassination coming for him. You can imagine somebody just shook his head this way and the bullet pierced the upper ear.
Yeah.
Is it not a miracle? I prayed for him. It was a prayer we made here because I saw it and I said it online. Anybody can Google it and see it there.
You see? So congratulations to his supporters. You know, I tried to watch his acceptance speech. I really tried, honestly, I tried. But the rhetoric was just all about how this is the biggest thing ever. No one has ever seen such.
This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement, and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that, nobody. I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible, and we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
You know, I forgot that's how he talks. I'm telling you, the next 4 years is going to be very interesting, especially now that the Republicans won the Senate, they won the popular vote, and they will likely win the House as well. So this means that there won't be much opposition to whatever Trump wants to do. Basically, anything that Trump wants, he will get it. So this next 4 years will be an interesting time in America. We need a lot of prayers. You don't even understand. Please pray for us. Now, speaking of interesting times, guys, what is going on in Equatorial Guinea? By the way, this one is going to be like PG. Well, I'm not showing anything PG, but I may say something. So if you have children watching, I'm just giving you FYI, I'm giving you a heads up. First of all, some of you have been watching porn. Benny, in the name of, oh, you are doing investigation. Cover your eyes, all of you. Hey, tell you, you are watching people doing kiss. Shame on you. Anyways, unless you are living under the rock, you must have seen this man's photo. He's the Director General of the National Financial Investigation Agency in Equatorial Guinea. That is like their own EFCC chairman, the person investigating financial crimes in their country. His name is Baltasar Engonga, and he's also known as Bello. I don't know how he came about Bello, but he's 54 years old, and he's also a nephew of the president. You know what that means. Now keep in mind, guys, that the entire country's population is less than 2 million. Like 1.7 million people. So how him alone can sleep with more than 400 women? God. And he recorded them sleeping together. Hey God, as the end of the world, it has finally come. You know, the real story is that he was involved in a fraud case, a whole like EFCC chairman. So they searched his office because of that. That's how they found the videos that he recorded, and that became their story. We're talking about him sleeping with other people's wives, in fact, not just anybody's wives. So from his own brother's wife to his cousin, to the wives of prominent public figures in the country. Like how? How did he manage to sleep with the wives of 20 different ministers? Is it that when those ministers' wives, when they meet, when they gather, is it that they discuss, this is where you go to do it? I'm just trying to understand. Because some of those women were aware that he was filming them while they were doing kiss. Yes. No, I did not watch. Some of you have dirty mind. But I listened to those who said they watched. He slept with wives of 20 different ministers. Not just wives, even daughters of ministers. God. This man slept with his own cousin. Even the wife of the Director General of Police. I said, you are playing with fire. You slept with the president's sister. This man has more than 400 videos. More than 400 videos of him sleeping with different women in different locations, including his office, hotels and toilet. You lock yourself inside toilet to do kiss me, I kiss you with somebody's wife. I hate to party. This war has finally ended. It ended in Equatorial Guinea. I hate to party. The word ended in Equatorial Guinea. We just didn't know it yet. Before now, when we hear about Equatorial Guinea, everybody knows that they have the longest serving president in the world. 45 years in power. Although his son is now technically the one in charge. He made him a vice president some times ago. A very popular playboy whose lavish lifestyle has led to different countries seizing their assets left and right. But this one has now topped the whole thing. People were sharing his sex tapes. The way you share prayers on WhatsApp, Bennett, to the point where the presidency decided to block the ability to forward or download content on WhatsApp. It is that bad. Again, it's a dictatorship. Now they are blocking WhatsApp. Now, what I don't understand, have you seen his wife? I mean, what do some men want? I'm trying to... Have you seen his beautiful wife? And this woman had 6 children for him. See, in this age? Guys, it is very immature to think that your actions would only affect you, especially when you have children. You know, these children will grow up and they will see videos of their father sleeping with hundreds of women. Not 1, not 2, not 10 women, not 30 other women, 400 plus women. Guys, have you even thought about the psychological, the emotional, the mental implication that would have on these children, the spiritual implication? I mean, this guy has ruined not just his own life, but partly the lives of his children because of his own self-gratification. My people, your children will grow up someday and they will ask you why you did some things. Some of you that left your wife to go after other women, your children will ask you someday. Some of you that left your husband to go after other men, your children will ask you someday. I've also seen people saying, oh, a lot of those women were not satisfied by their husband. That's why they went to sleep with him. I said, shoot. First of all, if you are not satisfied with your sex life as a married woman, why am I getting ahead of myself? Let me, Adola, calm down. Let me take this thing from the top. As a married woman, you are supposed to enjoy sex. Too many people assume that women don't like sex. Naked in the devil is a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Sex is wonderful, very, very enjoyable something. What are we talking about? Don't let me get started. Which is why I have a problem with pastors who talk about how the woman should always satisfy her husband, but they never emphasize that the man should also always satisfy his wife. When you don't balance it, when you make sex only about the man, then you are objectifying the woman as if she's just an object to satisfy his desires, as if she doesn't have her own desires. You see, that is why some of you will not make heaven, Benny, because you did not satisfy the wife of your youth. Father, I'm preaching today. But not just that, the way some of you treat your wives will not let you make heaven, because you think God is not watching how you are treating his daughter. Father. So religious bodies need to stop painting it as if the man is the only one that likes sex. No, that is not true. And if you actually love somebody, nobody should be telling you about this. You should want to satisfy them. You shouldn't want to use them to satisfy yourself without you satisfying them. If you truly love somebody, you don't even need this lecture. But I digress. What I was actually trying to say is that if you are a married woman and you are not satisfied with your sex life, that is not an excuse to be toju bole kakiri. Besides the fact that you can catch all kinds of diseases, you are breaking somebody's home. You guys are 2 adults. Have a conversation about sex. This is how I like it. I want you to do so. I enjoy when you do so. Too many of you African men, you have never even asked your wife what she likes when it comes to sex. Foreplay is very important for a lot of women. But I've already said too much, I'm actually a very innocent somebody. But anyways, let's go back to the story. The man has been arrested, thank God. And I'm sure that so many families right now in Equatorial Guinea, they are reevaluating whether or not they will still be together. But the biggest lesson in all of this, everything that we do someday will come to the limelight. So would you be proud when people get to know what you've been doing? That is the biggest lesson. Now, speaking of being proud, guys, I am so excited to say that I will be in Kenya this December to attend the Africa Bitcoin Conference happening in Nairobi.
This December, something extraordinary is coming to Nairobi. From December 9th to 11th, the Africa Bitcoin Conference is taking place at the JW Marriott Hotel. Get ready to connect with the brightest minds in Bitcoin.
Our goal is to make sure the African voice is represented in Bitcoin.
Whether you're an experienced investor or just starting your Bitcoin journey, this is your opportunity to learn, grow, and network with the best. Join us at the Africa Bitcoin Conference in Nairobi, December 9th to 11th.
Guys, I'm so excited. Oh, but I'm so excited. There's a 20% discount right now on ticket sales, so get yours on time. By the way, the founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, is coming back this year. So many amazing speakers are coming. And if you know any exceptional individual or any organization that is leveraging Bitcoin for meaningful social change across the African continent, they have the chance of winning crypto worth more than $1,000. So tell them to register, tell them to attend. Now, the best part is, as you guys know, Kenya welcomes people from everywhere in the world. You will literally apply for your travel authorization online. So you don't have to send your passport to any embassy to apply for visa. So it's easy for you to get, some people are calling it e-visa. So that is what they have now in Kenya. The only thing is, if you are planning on going, please apply for your travel authorization at least 20 days before you would need to travel so that you can get it, because they still need time to process it. So I look forward to seeing you guys in Kenya. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. I know this has been a PG rated episode, but please subscribe if you're yet to. Alright, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.